studio in St. Matthews here in Louisville, Kentucky, where I am based. Super stoked to be teaming up with TRIMco today, just bringing you tons of online fitness. So we're going to be doing some yoga today, just a nice 30-minute little flow. We will need a strap today, so I have like an official yoga strap. If you've got one of those, awesome. If you don't, no worries. Run to the bathroom really quick and just grab like a hand towel, or run to your closet and grab a belt, like that goes around your waist belt. And then once you've got that, we are actually gonna jump right into it today. So it's a rainy day here in Kentucky. It's Thursday. We're sort of heading into the end of the week. We are still really and crazy. Sort of hop in pretty quick today. So I want you to go ahead and come into downward facing dog on your mat. You can just set that belt aside, that towel aside. And then once you're up in your down dog, just begin to wiggle it out. So bending into one knee, then the other. Maybe pushing majorly, sort of aligning the shoulders back in line with your ears. Maybe pushing all the way forward into plank. Whatever feels good here. Just sort of wiggle around, just waking up the body. Hold yourself up. Anything that's going on, just get out those little cracks, those little crinkles, and drop the heels side to side. And then when you feel sufficiently wiggled out, just go ahead and find a stillness in your down dog. Right, the knees can be a little bent, that's totally fine. Dig your fingertips into the mat. And then exhale, just let everything out. Seal the lips, take a deep inhale through the nose, fill up. Open up and release. One more just like that. Inhale through the nose. So seal up your lips and fill. Really push the breath all the way down to the base of the spine, up to the crown of the head, and then open the mouth, let it go. And then seal the lips. And just allow the breath to smooth, to slow. Finding the calmness in the breath while you're upside down here, while you're holding yourself up. And then slowly, gently just shifting forward into plank pose. If you need to drop your knees down, if your shoulders are already like, girlfriend, I came for yoga, not a shoulder workout. Just drop your knees down. Otherwise, fire it up. Get those legs nice and engaged. Shoulder right on top of wrist. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower knees and chest and chin. And then inhale, pull through, little cobra, untuck your toes. And exhale, lowering on down. Interlace your hands at the low back. Squeeze the ankles together, everything's gonna lift. Inhale, stretch the knuckles back, peel the hands off of your low back, and then lift your legs. Are you still breathing? Good, lift up a little higher, take one more deep inhale. Exhale, slowly lowering down. Tuck your toes, kick the heels back, low belly pulls in. Push through the palms, plank pose. Can you lift up in one slow, long line? And then downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hip, open up. Breathe. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, square the hips, straighten your leg. Exhale, knee to nose, hug it in, round through, little core. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Get it up there. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, set the foot all the way up in between the hands. Help it up there if you need to. Drop your back knee, Anjaneyasana, lift up. Good, stretch the arms way up high. Relax the shoulders away from your ears and pull your low belly in. A little bit more. Push to that front foot. And then take a deep inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Nice big twist, bring it out. Breathe. Good, and then slowly lifting the right hand and dropping the left palm. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, easy twist. So we're just coming into this nice low lunge, but just opening up with our hands, our arms. Pull this right hip back, engage this back leg, breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, return the hand. Step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hip, open up. A little micro bend in the elbows. If you're hyperextended like me, it's actually going to make it a little tougher for you. It's almost like a turbo dog. Exhale, knee to nose, hug it in. Pull the heel up into the butt. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, higher than the elbow. Yes, you can. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, set the foot between the hands. Drop your back knee, Anjane, stretch up. Beautiful, breathe. Maybe the eyes close. Let the breath smooth. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back, big twist. So you're still in your nice deep lunge. Keep sinking the hips deep, and then just start to twist from the belly button. So spin open. Shoulders away from the ears. Last inhale. Exhale, moving into that easy twist. So the right hand's gonna plant right next to the left foot. The left arm stretches up long, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee. Twist. Spin the belly button towards the sky a little bit more. Deep inhale. Exhale, release that hand, step it back, downward facing dog. Nice job. Okay, let's flow. Inhale, shift forward, plank pose. Any version of a vinyasa you'd like, otherwise with me, knees, chest, and chin. And then inhale, pull through, little cobra. And exhale, lowering on down. Okay, so we're a little warm now. So let's come into our Sphinx pose. So pull the elbows underneath the shoulders. We'll just give you a slight little break, just a time to catch your breath, a time to stretch in the spine. Allow the eyes to close. You keep pulling the heart forward and up. Take that left hand and towards your right forearm, just for support. And then you're going to bend into your right knee. You're going to reach around with that right hand, find the foot, and pull that heel in. So this might be it, right? That's totally fine. If you have the room, the space in your body to turn the fingers in line with the toes, so fingers and toes are now facing the same direction, and the elbow faces up, and you're re-squaring that right shoulder back to the front of mat. Breathe there. But wherever, it should be a nice little quad stretch, shoulder stretch, spine stretch. One more inhale. Exhale slowly, no slingshot, releasing that foot. It's so easy to just whip that back. All right, back to Sphinx, and we'll switch sides. So the right hand is just gonna move in slightly toward that left forearm, just for stability. Bend into your left knee, reach around with the left hand, find the foot, pull it in. Again, if the fingers and toes can face the same direction, the elbow spins up, then you start to square that left shoulder back to the front of the room, and you're breathing. Last inhale. Exhale, gently releasing that. Good, and then just spin the elbows out, make a little pillow with the hands, rest your cheek. Settle. We can only be as good to others as good we are to ourselves, right? So just love on yourself right now. Switch your cheek. Just getting a little stretch on the other side of the neck. And then when you're ready, push back child's pose. Big toes touch, knees spread wide. Hips stretch back, arms stretch forward. Just release the forehead down. Can you find a weight here in the body? Get heavy, surrender in. All right, guys, lifting up onto all fours. We're gonna find a nice big all fours twist. So this will be really great for our low backs. So pull the knees back underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulder. Big inhale, stretch your right arm up, open the heart to the right side, and then exhale, thread that hand through the knee and the left wrist, coming down to the shoulder, the side of the head. And then let's take that left hand, if we can, and find a half bind. And then spin the left shoulder up to the sky. Whew. Pull your right hip back into space. Come back to it. Last inhale. Exhale, releasing that left hand back to the earth. Push through the earth. Lift up that right arm again, just getting this nice counter stretch. And then bring that hand back down. Good, we'll switch sides. Left arm stretches up. Open the heart to the left. And then exhale, thread it on through. Just relax. Feeling one tomorrow. Whatever that means. Good. Right hand into that half bind. Spin open. So keeping the chin tucked, can you start to look up? Right? Make sure that you're not ganking in the neck. The chin is tucked into the chest, and then try to look up. Breathe. Last inhale. Exhale, slowly releasing that right hand back to the earth. Push through it. Lift up that left arm. Open the heart. Nice big counter. And bring the hand down. And let's walk out, puppy dog. So hips stay on top of knees. We've been doing this one almost every day. It's been really nice for the spine, those of us that are sitting a lot. I know even for me, like, I'm moving a lot in my quarantine life, in my quarantine body, but I'm still feeling really stuck. I think emotions are getting the best of me, anxiety, stress is getting the best of me, and it's living in my body. So even though I'm moving a lot, there's still a lot I'm holding on to. So it's important to just get into the spine. So melt the heart, melt the armpits, relax the forehead to the earth. Hips stay high. Just close our eyes and take a couple more breaths here. And slowly starting to lift back up, pull the hands back underneath the shoulders, downward facing dog. Nice job, you guys. Shoulders should be feeling pretty good. All right, I'm gonna work a little bit more into our hamstrings. So just start to walk the feet up to the top of your mat, forward fold. So allow the feet to be about hip width distance apart. Grab opposite elbow. Just let the head go. Fold in, hang in right here. Maybe you sway side to side, little bend in the knee, whatever you need. Good, interlace the hands to the low back. Last little here. I know blood's rushing to the head. We want that. We're changing perspective. Sort of releasing, right? Can you let everything that's not serving you just drip out the crown of your head right here? Let it go. Good, release the hands. Vertebra by vertebra, slowly rolling up the spine. Head is the last thing that lifts. Good, shrug the shoulders up, back and down. Two more, up, back, down. Last one. Ooh, I'm getting some pops in my chest. Okay, find that strap or that towel, whatever you want to use, okay? And you're just gonna take it around your right shoulder. So just drape it around your right shoulder. And then the left leg is gonna come back, right? So just about halfway. So both legs are straight. You're still squaring your hips to the front of your mat. And then the right arm is gonna stretch up and the left arm is gonna come around, bend at the elbows, find your strap. So, right, it could look like this, right? And just pull apart that strap. If you have the full bind, right, let the hands connect and breathe. So just take a second, you're standing up tall, you're right here. Now re-pull the low belly in, it's easy to jet out in these shoulder stretches. So instead of here, right, send the butt back down, pull the rib cage in towards you. And then inhale, lift the heart a little higher. And then exhale, fold in halfway. Right here. Pull the low belly in. Pull the right hip back, take one more deep inhale. Exhale, fold in the rest of the way. Ooh, nice big stretch. Breathe. Good, guys. Lift the elbows away from the body a little bit more. There's that left tricep. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, release. Actually, I think it's more of like a deltoid. I don't know. We'll ask Darius. Good. Breathe here. And then just start to move the hands in between the feet. Bend, turn the toes out to the side, bend the knees, drop the hips, bring the hands up to the thighs. So I'm just gonna spin around so you don't have to stare at my backside. You can look at my face and sort of start to just shifting the weight into one foot and then the other. Good. Okay, from here, drop your right shoulder in, but keep pushing the knees out. Good. Switching sides, lifting up, and left shoulder drops. Push the knees out and back away from you. Last inhale. Exhale, lifting up, straighten the legs, turn your toes in, and then just fold in, wide-legged forward fold. Breathe. Good, inhale, lift and lengthen. Send the fingers and the toes, front of your mat, keep the legs straight. We're gonna come into a triangle pose. So we wanna keep the legs wide. You're just gonna get those right toes facing totally to the front of your mat and the back toes about a 45-degree angle. And then plant your right hand, lift your left arm up. Big triangle pose right here. If you wanna take that top arm up and over, one more deep inhale. Exhale. Good, releasing back on top of that right leg, step up forward, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Push through the feet, inhale, stretch up, get tall, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Really nice, guys. All right, let's do the other side. So find your strap, okay? Throw it on top of your left shoulder. And then you're just gonna take your right foot back. So it's halfway, like I'm not going far. You can see I'm not in a big wide like warrior two stance. I'm narrow because my hips need to be square to the top of the mat, right? And both heels need to be down, both legs straight. Left arm stretches up, bend the elbow. Right arm down and around, find that clasp. And then again, watch what happens to the swaying in the low back. Pull the low belly in, that should tuck the tailbone. Square the hips, take a deep inhale, lift the heart a little higher, and then exhale, fold in halfway. So halfway, here's our checkpoint. Can you lift the elbows a little higher? Can you pull the low belly in? Can you pull the left hip back? Are you breathing? And then fold in the rest of the way. Just get in there, chin to shin, nose to knee. If you need to bend into that front knee, that's totally fine. But keep lifting the elbows away from you. Breathe. Love on yourself. Be patient with yourself. Good, guys. Release the hands. Nice holds. That one felt really good for me. Was it good for you? Because it was good for me. All right, spin the hands in between your feet. Toes turn out. You might need a heel toe just a little bit wider, but bend the knees and then bring the hands back up onto the thighs. So just take a second here. And then we're gonna come, keeping the knees bent, you're just gonna lift up with the hands off of the thighs, right? So you're just asking to seal up in the low belly a little bit more. Stretch the arms forward. Right arm underneath left, wind it up, eagle arms. Lift the elbows up and away. If you wanna hug yourself, that's awesome. So just get elbow on top of elbow and give yourself a hug. Sit a little deeper. Send the knees a little wider. Deep inhale, and an exhale. And then inhale, straighten the legs, release the arms, lift all the way up. And then exhale, sit right back into your knees, left arm underneath right, wind it up, eagle arms. Elbows lift up and away from you. Low belly in, are you breathing? Sit a little lower. We're here for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale, lift up, straighten the legs, stretch up, and then release the hands, interlace behind the low back. Take the feet a little wider. We're gonna come into that wide forward fold. So turn the toes in. Inhale, lift the heart, send the knuckles down. And then exhale, fold it in. Can you send the weight into your toes a little bit more? Good, guys. Release the hands. All right. Both hands are going to walk over to your right foot. Toes stay exactly as they are. They don't move. Left hand to the outside of the right ankle. Right arm stretches up. Big twist. Pull yourself into that thigh, but send your weight into the toe. And then release that, walking back over, left side, switching sides, right hand to the outside, left arm up. So lean the weight forward into your toes a little bit more, but pull yourself into your thigh a little bit more. And then can you look up? Can you see this hand up there? Good, releasing that. Spin the fingers, the toes, front of your mat, triangle pose. So, both legs are staying straight. This back toe is turning in slightly. Very good, guys. Low belly pulls in. Deep inhale. Exhale, that top arm can go up and over. So now you've made one long line from your fingertips down to that hip. Breathe. Spin the heart open. Pull the low belly in even more. You'll feel the stretch of the hip. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release that. Step back, downward facing dog. Nice job. Push forward, plank. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower knees and chest and chin. Inhale, pull forward, little cobra. Exhale, lowering down. And then lifting up into all fours. Good. If you can, let's spin the fingers back to face the knees. So you're going to spin the hand out, right? So the fingers go out. So don't spin the fingers in, spin the fingers out. And then if the fingers can look towards the knees, that's awesome. We're going to get a nice big wrist stretch. Otherwise, if you try to do this and your body's like, no, don't do it. Just don't do it. Cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly. Lift the tailbone and the head. Exhale, round into it. Close your eyes. Reconnect with breath. Reconnect into yourself. And that respect for yourself. The kindness to yourself.
I don't understand. Stand for yourself, kindness.
My watch is talking to me. Good job, guys. Just sit back onto your heels. Spine is long. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe. And shift off of your heels, bringing the feet down in front of you. So soles of the feet down, hands behind you. Let's cross the right ankle on top of the left thigh, just a seated figure four. So try to get the spine nice and tall. Push that right knee away. Last inhale. Exhale. All right, keeping the unit of the leg, you're just gonna let it fall over to the left, right? Pull that left heel in. Right hand behind you, deep inhale, lift that left arm, twist. Take the gaze to the right shoulder. Good, unwinding from that. the feet to the earth. Cross your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Good. Hands dig in. Shoulders are rolling away from the ears. Spine is long. Flex into this left foot a lot and then push that left knee away from you. Outer hip. Feeling it? Breathe. Last inhale. Exhale. Unit of the legs just starts to fall over off to the right. Just, to the right. Pull your heel, that bottom heel in. Left hand behind you. Deep inhale, right arm stretches tall. And then exhale, twist. Last inhale. Exhale, gently coming back to center. And then just find a nice easy seat, Sukhasana. Crisscross applesauce. Sit up nice and tall. Take the hands to the knees and allow the eyes to close. The way you love yourself sets the example for how everyone else will love you. Set the bar by showing yourself respect, loyalty, compassion, kindness, and more. Show us all how loving you is done. Bring the hands to heart center. Bow the chin into the chest. Together, we'll take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Namaste. Thank you guys very much. Remember to love on yourself for the rest of the day. Go pour yourself a glass of wine, have a bourbon, whatever you need. Enjoy. Keep loving. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, guys.